Hi, I'm Dr. Nicky with CellGen Regenerative Medicine. I wanted to answer a common question people get as far as people say, why hasn't my medical doctor recommended stem cell therapy or regenerative medicine for this? And there's probably a few answers to that. I think the one that is probably the best answer though is because it is not yet part of what's referred to as the standard of care. So in medicine, doctors are somewhat bound to abide by what's referred to as the standard of care, which means that there is essentially a publicized list of that if this is the problem, this is the appropriate treatment for that. And they don't typically veer or steer too far away from that standard of care. And you don't see regenerative medicine in that standard of care yet because the standard of care doesn't change rapidly or quickly. It's a very, very slowly evolving animal. So stem cell therapy and regenerative medicine will wind up on as part of that standard of care. There's no doubt about it. It's just a question of when is that going to happen? And I don't think anybody has a definite answer to that other than it's probably going to be somewhere in the next 4 or 5 years that we're going to see that that'll be the case. So you obviously can say, well, then I'll just wait until it's part of the standard of care and then my medical doctor will do it for me. Or you could say, why would I suffer for the next 4 or 5 years just because of a piece of red tape like that when it's available to me here and now? And so I would encourage you to find out if regenerative medicine is something that you're a good candidate for now instead of waiting, because the reality is if you've got a joint that is degenerating 4 or 5 years from now, it is going to have degenerated even more, and it may at that point have hit a point of no return where you are no longer a candidate for regenerative medicine and don't have that as an option to you. So if there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. Obviously, we'd love to help you figure out if you're a good candidate for regenerative medicine or not. Please feel free to post any questions or comments below. And thanks for your time and attention. Dr. Nicky with CellGen Regenerative Medicine.